Hello students, welcome to the second lecture of ITC and CN, that is Information Theory, Coding and Communication Network. We are discussing unit number 1, that is Information Theory and Source Coding. So let's proceed to the next point. Earlier just we have seen what is the unit number 1 and its content. So as you might have seen that the unit number 1 is quite a bit where you need to do problem analysis, means related to the Huffman coding, Shannon-Fano coding, Lempel-Ziv, as well as the run length encoding and calculation of the different entropy, as well as the mutual information. You need to stuck up with some of the points where the calculations will come in the picture. Now let's discuss the actual contents for the same unit. So this unit starts with the concept that is called as uncertainty and information. So when we call uncertainty and information, we mean to say that what is mean by information or what is mean by uncertainty. So let's discuss it. What is mean by the information? So when we say that information, it means it is the useful data, means for certain analysis or synthesis we require a useful data, means the data based on which you can predict the system or the channel, or one may say transmitter as well as the receiver. So in this particular case we are going to discuss what is meant by the uncertainty. So let's start with the discussion here. When we define the uncertainty, it should have some of the flexibility with respect to the occurrence of the event. So let's see it. What is the definition over here? More the uncertainty of the event, more the information content in the occurrence of the event. It means that if I say uncertainty by the letter, let's say the letter by which I go for defining the uncertainty, it is nothing but U. So if I say U is nothing but the uncertainty and I is nothing but the information, then I is directly proportional to U, means uncertainty is directly proportional to the information. So if there is a more uncertainty is more, obviously information carried will also be more. So for example, let's test here the example which is pointed. Sun rises in the east. So probability of occurrence of this event, that is sun rising in the east, obviously it is going to happen, means it is the usual practice. One may say that it is nothing but the probability is 1, means there is 100% probability that the sun will rise from the east. So here we can say that there is no as such uncertainty. So that's why this is certainty increases, it means uncertainty decreases. So here we can say that this particular statement, sun rises in the east, it is not at all carrying any information, means its probability is 1, means it is 100% sure that the sun will definitely rise from the east. So it shows that this particular statement carries the least information. So I carried over here, that is the information carried by this statement is least because the uncertainty is also low. So that's why here the first example will suggest that it is with the least uncertainty as well as the least information. Now let's look at the second statement. Let me just point out this second statement. Okay, this is what the second statement. If you just look at the second statement, it is nothing but sun is going to rise in west tomorrow. Means if someone says that sun is going to rise in west tomorrow, then obviously here one may think that, oh, this is more uncertain. This statement is more uncertain. So if it is more uncertain, obviously it will carry more information. It will carry more information. So this is how uncertainty is directly proportional to the information carried. So for this example, we can just check over here. Uncertainty, it is nothing but the mathematical measure of information, should be a function of the probability of the outcome and should satisfy. So these are the criteria. Information should be proportional to the uncertainty of outcome. Information contained in independent outcomes should add. So here let's analyze this particular statement based on the probability approach. It means if I say probability of occurrence of this particular event, sun is going to rise in west tomorrow, probability of occurrence is very less. It is very less. But based on the probability, if you just configure the information or the uncertainty, you will find that we can conclude here that if the probability is least, information carried will be the most, as well as we can say the uncertainty will be the highest one. So that's why here one more conclusion that we can brought is nothing but, let me just point it over here by clearing all the statement. It is nothing but the information is inversely proportional to the probability of occurrence of event, as well as one may point it like information carried by that particular event is directly proportional to the uncertainty. So these are the two conclusions will helpful you in the forthcoming analysis of the information theory, coding and computer networks. So let's first of all analyze how it is more important. Let's check. Okay, now we are going to discuss what is meant by the information content of a symbol. If let's assume that a DMS, that is a discrete memory source X with alphabet x1 to xm is nothing but providing such type of alphabets. So let's say this DMS, this is nothing but X, which is generating this kind of alphabets x1 to xm, and information content of a symbol xi means for each x1 what kind of information it has carried out, that is indicated by I of xi. So p of xi is nothing but the probability of occurrence of symbol xi, so that is indicated with p of x1, p of xi. So as I notified earlier, I is inversely proportional to the probability. So based on this, one can write here I of xy is equal to log of 1 upon p of xy. So here the constant of proportionality is taken as a 1. So it can be written like I of xi is equal to log of 1 upon p of xi. So here the point to be concentrated is nothing but this b. So this b actually is nothing but 2. If we take b equal to 2, it means we are dealing up with the binary unit, that is digital. Okay, if we take b equal to e, then we are dealing up with the natural unit, means log to the base e. Similarly, log to the base 2 means that is dealing up with the binary unit, means everything will be given in terms of the bits, that is nothing but for the I of xi, means information will be read out in terms of the bits. Now let's proceed for the next approach when we deal up with this concept called as a I is inversely proportional to the p of x. So when I want to write down this particular statement in terms of, let's say, log of p of x, this log of 1 upon p of xi can be written with the negative sign like this, minus log p of xi to the base b. Okay, so b, every time we are writing in terms of the information theory like 2, so it is nothing but minus log p of xi to the base 2. Now if we clear with this particular concept, let's see. I of xi satisfies the following properties. So these are the properties for the I of xi, that is the information. One may call this as a self information. So I of xi is equal to 0 when p of xi is equal to 1. This is quite obvious. If you just put p of xi equal to 1 in this equation, you will find that information carried will be 0. As I notified in the earlier examples, if someone says sun rises in the east, if someone says sun rises in the east, it means probability of occurrence of this particular event is 1, that is 100% it will rise over east section. So if it is rising at the east, So obviously information carried by that one is nothing but I is equal to log of 1 upon 1, that is log of 1, it will be 0. So information carried will be 0 when probability is 1. But on the other side, if the probability is not 1, then we can get certain value for the information carried by the event. So this is the second property for the I of xi. It can be greater than or equal to 0. One may predict the another approach for the I of xi. It is greater than I of xj based on the two probability approaches. One is p of xi, second is p of xj. So if we call xi and xj are independent, then we can predict it like I of xi comma xj is nothing but I of xi plus I of xj. So this is what actually the operation which we supposed to do when log of a to the base 2 is there. It means it is nothing but log a by log 2. That is what the operation we must do while calculating on the calculators. So this is all about the concept called as a information content of a symbol, as well as the uncertainty and information. So thank you everyone, thank you very much. I hope you got the concept what is meant by the relation between the uncertainty and the information, as well as what is the relation between the information and the probability of occurrence of event. I think you try to summarize some of the examples based on this u directly proportional to I, as well as I inversely proportional to p. So thank you everyone, thank you very